Hello everyone, my name is Emily and today I'll be presenting my research and my recommendation for selecting an EMR system for our new practice. I'll briefly explain why an EMR is necessary, comparing two systems, and then we'll walk through my recommendation and along with a clear implementation plan and a timeline for implementing this plan. An EMR is essential for both daily operations and long-term success of the practice. It allows us to efficiently collect demographic data such as patient contact and insurance information and administrative data like scheduling, billing, and reporting, and also clinical data including documentation, lab results, and care coordination. In addition, the HITECH Act encourages the meaningful use of electronic health records to improve quality, safety, and efficiency in patient care. So starting the practice with a strong EMR system helps us to ensure compliance while supporting high-quality patient outcomes. The first option we have is to buy into the hospital's existing EMR system. One major benefit is we have familiarity with this, especially for the physician, which could reduce the learning curve. It also offers a strong compatibility with the hospital system as well. However, the risks include high licensing and maintenance costs, as well as system complexity. Hospital-based EMRs are often designed for larger organizations and may include features that are possibly unnecessary or inefficient for a smaller community practice like ours. The second option is purchasing a new EMR system. This one would be designed specifically for solo or small practices like ours. These systems tend to be more affordable, easier to customize, and they're also better aligned with smaller workflows. They can also improve staff efficiency by reducing unnecessary steps, and the main challenges we could possibly face include the training time and possible data migration. It's also important to ensure that the system complies with state medical record laws and privacy requirements. Overall, this option definitely offers a greater flexibility for a new practice. And based on the cost, usability, and flexibility, I personally would recommend purchasing a new EMR system designed for a solo or community practice. This would ensure a smoother transition. We would follow a structured implementation plan, and I'll get right into that. So, in the first month, we would focus on planning, setting goals, selecting our vendors that we think that would work with us, and then assigning implementation roles. That would include making sure everyone has their own role in which they look into each EMR system, and then also deciding on which one would be best for us. And then month 2, we would be dedicated to the workflow redesign, system configuration, and initial staff training. For the workflow redesign, of course, we would have to work with our RNs and decide who would be doing what, how would this best work for our practice, and then system configuration, making sure that everything involved with our system compared to how we work in our day-to-day, it works well and is fluid. And then, of course, our initial staff training. We'll have to divide up our trainings into a couple weeks within this month too, to make sure that we are still flowing through our day, and then also being able to train our staff appropriately where they are able to fully understand and possibly help other staff with getting initiated into this new EMR system. And then month 3, we would involve additional training. So this is going to be a little piggyback from our month 2. We do some system testing and a phased go live. So for our initial training that we had in month 2, we would have an additional training for those who are not fully confident in the system that we have going. And then of course system testing, we want to make sure that everything within our system is working fluidly, making sure our system is connecting to our patient's records, making sure that we are having all the information that we need for our day-to-day, and then also being able to connect with other facilities if needed, making sure this EMR system is being able to communicate effectively and efficiently. And our go live phase, it will be on a limited schedule. So by that I mean we will have a limited amount of patients going through our system, making sure that we aren't overflowing with patients throughout the day, making sure that we are able to identify issues when they happen and we're able to address those issues going forward. And then finally, our month 4, we would focus on evaluation, staff feedback, and our system optimization. So when we evaluate our system, we want to make sure that we are looking through past patients, making sure there was no issues with getting information out or coming in. We want to make sure we also talk to our staff. How are they feeling about this system? Are they getting everything they need from the system? Are there any errors or are there any issues with inputting or outputting information? And then of course our system optimization. We will take that feedback, we'll take our evaluation, and we will address any issues and optimize our system based on our needs. And then of course adjusting our workflows will also be incorporated. We adjust in the beginning and then we'll adjust at the end. Anything that we think that might help with our workflow according to our new EMR system, making sure that everyone is adjusted to the system itself, and then also making sure that we adjust our day-to-day workflow will help us to create a better understanding and then also a better flow throughout the day. This is a step-by-step approach, and it follows a proven EMR implementation checklist and helps minimize disruption while supporting the staff implementation. So I hope that this presentation helps you understand and also approving my recommendation. If you have any questions, please let me know, and then we can go from there and see where it takes us. Thank you very much.